termites. Welcome. My voice is almost as deep as Stevie's with these allergies, whatever the hell this is. Welcome to episode 268. Spring has sprung. This is the white-clothed Stevie. All right.
It's pollen.
I know, times 10. And
Some
then,
sort of dust.
I know.
Ragweed.
Yeah, all of it. The stuff used to never affect me, but there is more in the South than the Midwest. I don't know. I remember our cars being covered in yellow shit all spring.
I know. The car washers
and they
are
love
crazy.
talking about the weather. Y'all, we're going to get to the pollen count in a minute. It's just crazy. Just crazy. What are we drinking? Peach State Lager, 1788. Can you imagine that? This is the unofficial beer of Georgia because of the Masters. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Not a ton. Some. Enough.
Everybody wants to know your thoughts.
Okay. Well, 1778.
Read the side of the can.
It's a wonderful, it says y'all, no, at the bottom it says y'all's local little lager.
And then there's Jake's phone number if you have any questions.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, if I can text Jake and there's a local number.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I can't remember. Did last week, had I already gone to the Masters?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I have to talk about the broadcast and what went on Wednesday.
Yep.
And I'm not going to get into all that just yet. That's what we're drinking. What are we going to taste? Oh, these are Girl Scout. It says Girl Scout. Is this officially Skippy peanut butter bites? No, I should eat those last.
Skippy's trying to make a run.
No shit. Did they just lift that? Like, can you do that? These are Ritz Toasted Buffalo chips of Rochester. Termite Jennifer. Rochester.
So many.
That's a good gig up there. Ritz. I love Ritz. These are great.
Nice.
Throw these out at a party.
Put your answer to everything.
You're a hit.
Throw it out at a party.
Buffalo toasted chips, Buffalo. They're great. Good job. Good
Well
job,
done.
Jennifer. Oh my God. So, people go, I always know your voice. You should do voiceovers. Well, here's the thing, people. That's a very closed industry. Mm-hmm. I did get one, though, in my whole life. I got one voiceover commercial, and it was for what? Lance Crackers.
Stop
and
it.
I think that matches my lifestyle.
That's great.
Because I have these in my golf bag, and they last for years. And a lot of people would say, well, Kathleen, that's probably a lot of preservatives and bad things. Right, but if you're hungry on a golf course, it's the bonanza to find these.
That's what the termite said.
Yeah.
It's for your golf bag.
That's exactly what these are a limited edition. Nashville hot cheddar Lance crackers. From Birmingham. Termites, Rodney, and Celeste. Now, Nashville hot chicken.
Right. Does it taste like hot chicken?
No, it tastes like hot peanut butter and crackers. It's great.
Gross. Gross.
But you would need water or a beer or something with this. You can't eat this on the run.
Luckily, you have one.
Wow. That's hot. Oh, it hits you afterwards. God only knows what I'm actually eating.
Right.
I don't even care.
No.
We'll finish up with the dessert. Hold on. I gotta get a drink of beer. That's really a great light lager. When people say light lager, sometimes they don't really mean it.
Well done,
They don't
Jake.
really know what they're talking about. Right. I'm going to text Jake. Just well done.
Well, that paper in your hand has the history of it.
It was created to celebrate the everyday pleasures in the state I've called home my entire life. The beer is made for tailgates, always specific. UGA football games, hikes on Blood Mountain, days on East Beach in St. Simons, catching a Braves game at Truist Park, golfing around at Augusta. Who can just golf around at Augusta? Jake, I'm going to text Jake. Jake, not everybody can golf around at Augusta. Like, nobody can, except Rory 85 times before the Masters. Mm-hmm. It's nothing complicated. Just a great beer served ice cold with friends. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, very simple.
Friends.
People with their ice cold beer. I get it, but I really also kind of don't. Right. Cold is fine.
Yep.
Dorf lost his mind at Whistling Straits one time because the beer wasn't cold enough. I'm like, dude, we were playing like $1 billion round of golf. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful day.
Yep.
The caddies are young and, whatever. Calm down about the ice cold beer.
Freaked out about beer.
Jesus Christ. And then these are Skippy plus the Girl Scout mashup. So I guess they have a logo on there. I guess Skippy got in business with them. I didn't even know Skippy, I don't really eat peanut butter, but Skippy's still out there, I guess. It's from Athens, Georgia, termites, and one of the children, Harina. Yeah. It's chocolate peanut butter. You taste the peanut butter later.
Nice.
It's like a crunchy Reese's.
I think it's supposed to be whatever whatever their peanut butter
Oh, yeah.
cookie is.
Their cookie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about all that, but they're good.
5 stars.
5 stars.
Yeah.
When Nashville hot, I'm giving 4 stars because you have to have a liquid with it.
Okay.
Yeah. But I like it.
A calming liquid.
Upcoming shows. Grand Rapids. This week. 2 shows in Detroit. Then Boston. 2 shows in Boston. May 2nd, Biloxi. Can't wait. May 9th, The Venetian. May 16th, Lake of the Ozarks. Bert Kreischer show. I am merely one of many comedians on it.
1 of 4. Not many.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a lot for comedy. Although these days it's not.
No.
No. Some of these arena shows, there's like 18 people. I'm like, what the fuck, you guys? This is just open mic night. This is goddamn open mic night. June 26th and 27th, Knoxville. That one is the makeup one. Because of the ice storm, y'all, we had to cancel it so you didn't put yourself in danger coming down the hill. Don't go down the mountain. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Jokes are jokes. They can be told anytime. Don't risk your life. All right, I'm going to talk about the Masters later.
Okay.
But I did make pimento cheese. I got Paula Deen's recipe. I know, Paula Deen, say what you want. But what you really should do, no matter what, is go online and find Vic Henley's Paula Deen joke.
Oh, put it in the schnotes.
It's so great. And as the years went on, we kept adding to it because I'd think of something that it was his joke, but then I'd go, you know what she would also say, like right then is something like, blah, 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 blah. And then it kept getting longer. I said, I think we need to stop, Vic. This joke is too long. Like you can't have
But it's not.
a half hour just on one Southern lady. Yeah. But his thing about everybody focuses on the racist stuff with her. Yeah, okay. There's that. But the much funnier thing, well, not that was funny, but is that she took the money from this a pharmaceutical group that had a thing for diabetes, and then she just didn't lose any weight. Like that was kind of part of the deal. Like you gotta, and she just didn't fucking do it. And I don't know, is there a clause in there?
Nordisk.
Nordisk. She took
for
their
Victoza.
She took their money and kept eating butter. Fuck you, y'all, you dumbasses. You
Diabetes drug.
Yeah. Just a classic Southern move. Like, I wonder if they took the money back or something. I know they got mad.
They canceled their agreement. Yeah.
But she probably already had half down.
Probably.
If her agent was good, 50% was already in the bank. Non-returnable.
Nope.
We got some Queen news. Then we're going to call HollyBobby. Well, let's see. It's 10. I told him I'd call him around 10:30. Okay, wait, I got to. Because he's a busy man. HollyBobby has many things to do. Sitting out there in Palm Springs or wherever he's at, fancy. Tay, Queen news. Is that all I got on that? Yeah, because really all I did was go to the Masters and lay on the couch and watch the Masters. So I don't have anything. What happened this week, we'll talk about later. So Tay has released the thing of her wedding.
Right.
Yeah. Welcome to New York. It's a big wedding for you. It's set. The big day is set for the Big Apple on July 3rd. Oh.
She loves 4th of July.
I don't care.
Wow.
You're one of these jackasses that are I don't want weddings on holidays. That is bullshit. My friend who helps with the cats, Aubrey, is going to all these things because she has to for bridal shower. She likes it. But I said, my rule is if I have to fly somewhere where no one lives, so it's not like, oh, I live in Nashville, you invited me to your hometown for a wedding, then I'll show up. But if it's somewhere exotic or whatever, that's my present.
Right.
I flew there, bought a hotel room, bought a plane ticket. Last thing I want to do is travel when I'm off. And no, fuck you. My other one is, and I won't say who, but I will say Ron. I have a new rule. I'm only attending 3 weddings in your lifetime. You can choose when they are. You can choose to whomever and invite me. But after 3, it's 3 strikes, you're out. I'm not attending anymore. Send me a video. I'm sure it was fun.
Have there been 3 weddings?
I don't know what he counts as a wedding anymore. That's how convoluted.
Have you been to 3 marital nuptial events?
Of Ron's? No, I have not. He's got 1 to spare. But that doesn't mean that this, because I didn't know him when he married his first wife.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. So I wasn't invited, obviously, because I hadn't met him yet.
Right.
Yeah. And then one, he said, I don't think this is saying too much out of hand. He goes, well, I'm not even sure that one was legal. I go, then I want my goddamn present back. And I want $1,500 back because I bought a plane ticket. I got a room at the Fairmont. God damn, it's a fake wedding? What the fuck is this, Ron? And you serve Shinerbach?
Well,
Only Shinerbach? There's no Miller Lite. There's no Mick Ultra. There's no...
Nope.
I mean, I like one Shinerbach or two. Well, as it turns out, 6. Because Vic kept going, I'm just going to get in an Uber and go to 7-Eleven and get some beer and bring it back. I said, listen, there are lines we can't cross. You can't do that. He goes, look at this place, Fatty. Look at this. It's 300 people. We don't have, I'm doing it. And he did it. And I was like so happy he did. I didn't even feel like a redneck.
Fake weddings can be fun.
It didn't seem fake. I said, I got news for you, mister. I don't know what you're going to try to argue, but there's a lot of video of something that looks exactly like a wedding. Jesus.
Exactly like a wedding.
Ask your daddy. Okay. No, not asking daddy.
He doesn't do divorce law.
See, everybody thought they were going to Rhode Island, back to Tay-Tay. Mm-hmm. And I thought that's where they were going too.
Right.
And no, they're going to New York.
That's smart.
July 4th is your favorite holiday. Well, it's ours too. We'd like to do shit.
I don't think this will be a big wedding.
But doesn't say where in New York.
She's not going to give the address. People will
New
find
York
out.
in the summer? The city? It's hot. Even New Yorkers are like, I don't want to be here in the summer if I don't have to. It's
But
too
here's
hot.
the thing. Everybody's probably got a friend or a hotel or a something, and you can get security and whatever. Whatever they think is going to happen.
No, not after seeing the Gilded Age. I'd go to Rhode Island. Oh, God. Sorry. And I wouldn't put it on 4th of July weekend.
Well, this is all about numbers to her.
What do you mean numbers?
Her favorite number's 13. And yeah, there's a
Well, then it
whole
should be
thing
on the
about it.
13th.
Nope, not available.
Anything's available when
We
you have
all
that
know
kind
why
of...
that announcement
look,
came out right after the par 3
Oh, wait, the
tournament.
location. See, I did print this out. The location that I've had a lot of cold medicine. So if I'm disorganized.
Your
that's
left eye's a little weird.
why. Yeah, I know. It gets weird like that. They never fixed it. It's too late now. What am I going to do?
They
Walk
never.
The people in charge of 7 of us they just let it slide. Nah, it'll work itself out. Well, or not.
It's the right color.
It's a little late in life to walk around with a patch for 2 years like a pirate. Except I always did think, maybe if I patched it up and let it rest. And then as a comedian, you'd be like, I don't know her name, but I saw a lady on the Tonight Show with a patch. Like, I'd be the pirate.
Patch Madigan.
Patch man. The save the dates have been sent out. Hold on. They were thinking about... Oh, sorry. They were going to go all out at a totally different venue that can accompany more attendees.
This is not going to be gigantic, I don't think.
Well, they was thinking about... Hold on, I got to rip this off. They were thinking about scrapping that idea. Oh, is it in the apartment?
No.
All right. Well, I can't...
Dayquil,
It doesn't say where.
New York.
New York City.
Yeah, that's all we need.
Gross.
Glad to know your thoughts.
Well, the city's just hot. I mean, it's so hot.
You like Nashville hot Lance crackers more than you like the wedding location.
I don't love it. I don't know, Rhode Island, you're out by the ocean. There must be something wrong out there, security-wise, like you're saying, or something where she's like, no, this just will be a shit show. Mm-hmm. And this is a more controlled environment.
Right.
But you know what? You're a billionaire. Fix your shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 things. Not on July 3rd and put it in Rhode Island. Work on those,
If it
Tay-Tay.
was 4th of July, it'd be worse.
No.
Yes, it is.
Everybody does stuff that weekend.
Well,
And you've ruined a holiday weekend. Yeah, just saying. One person in our family did it, and that was the last time that will ever happen. Because nobody shuts up, and everybody was bitching.
July 3rd is a Friday. You still get the weekend.
No, I got to travel home on Saturday.
You act like
Saturday is
people
a
who
travel
are going
day.
to this don't have private jets. Come on.
You still got to got to get in the plane. Still got to go.
Okay.
All right, that's settled.
Great.
You're going. I'm not. I'm boycotting. I'm going to sit in my black inner tube and float around with a beer. That's what I'm going to do. And I might even have my mini fishing pole with me. Depends on how warm the water is.
And it will not be Shinerbach.
Oh, my God. I mean, one or two, but I'm like, that's all? Oh, it's so Texas, too.
I know.
He did serve Frito chili pie, though, which I loved, or whatever it's called. All right, we're calling HollyBobby.
He is Texas.
Ron.
That should just be Wikipedia.
Ron
Texas,
is
just
Texas.
a picture of him.
You're never going to get him out.
Nope.
Even he's had other choices, and he always goes back to Texas. Mm-hmm. I just love it here, Maddie. I love it. Yeah, okay. All right, HollyBobby, we've got some things because we're going to talk about, after this, I'm going to talk about, well, I'll ask about HollyBobby if he watched it.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning, HollyBobby. How are we?
I'm good. How are you and Paddles doing this morning?
Fine and dandy.
Happy HollyBobby.
Well,
Are you in Palm Springs or are you in Hollywood?
I'm in Palm Springs, and I want to talk to you about Coachella. But first, before we talk about Coachella, I want to talk about Salt Lake City. And I think we need the termites to help us out because I have an update for you and Paddles about Salt Lake City.
Is it about their drinks being weirdly measured?
How horrible was that? That was the worst. I had 16 martinis in Salt Lake City.
At least the one waiter was honest with us. And they're the same price as big ones. I'm like, what is that tiny glass? That is
shot.
bullshit. That's a shot of vodka.
I remember the server, she was really nice at the hotel, and I ordered another round, and she said to me, okay, well, you have to finish that one before I can put the new one on the table. And I said, seriously?
I know, like we're
Watch
children.
me.
It's like we're children. You have to eat all of your roast beef before you get that.
No, I know. But my update is we were at Chill Bar here in Palm Springs, Clark and I, the other day. We ran into our friends, and they had friends in from Salt Lake City. It was a married couple, a man and a woman. I can't remember their names, but they were really lovely. And we said, Clark told them that we had after dinner, after your show in Salt Lake City at this really cool restaurant called White Horse. Do you remember that with the beautiful bar?
Mhm.
Yes.
That was where your martini was actually the tiniest of all.
Yep. Tiniest one. Yep.
And we got there late, remember? And they still served us food, which was very nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice.
I like that place.
But guess what? It burned down.
What?
No.
Yes, they told us that it had a kitchen fire last August, and I Googled it, and sure enough, all those restaurants burned down in that area.
Oh my God.
That's horrible.
I know, that was a cool, hip, vibrant area, but good news is I Googled it, and they renovated it, restored it, and it's open again, and they're doing really well. So I just thought that was a great, that was a nice update that they're back open.
Okay, well,
Nice.
I want to go to a Utah Mammoth game, so that'll give us somewhere to go if you guys want to meet me there in Salt Lake. And as long as we know what the drinks are, we can pre-drink, like in the car, like we're in high school. And then, yes, exactly. or we bring tiny airplane bottles of whatever you want in there.
We never do that.
Okay. Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that. We'll smuggle in the booze.
Yeah.
But I can also get off the plane, stop at Costco, get a couple gallons of Tito's.
Yeah, we can fix Salt Lake to Catholic.
Yeah.
We can fix it to Catholic.
Okay, let's get on it.
Okay.
But, okay, so I'm out here in the desert. What do you want to talk about? The Tony Awards, or do you want to talk about Coachella?
Well, Coachella first, and let me just say, because I think people should know this before you talk about it. Hold on, I printed this out. Coachella was started in 1909 to push back against high ticket prices. It was against Ticketmaster. Pearl Jam kind of did that.
Right.
Now it's $650 to get in. These are the cheapest prices. $20 for a beer, $17 for coffee. Oh my God, I would never drink any coffee. I'd be like, no, that's a beer.
Straight to beer.
And $150 for a caviar burger.
Gross.
Gross. I would vomit. I'm going to read the rest of it later. The history is crazy because they ended up selling their own festival to Ticketmaster, the one they created to fight Ticketmaster.
Right.
Yeah, for $7 million.
Well, on that note, guess how much they paid Justin Bieber for for his headlining set on Saturday night.
Well, I think I read it, so I'd be cheating if I was guessing it was $10 million that he self-negotiated. So that means 10%, $1 million he got to keep.
Exactly, $10 million. And like, you know, Sabrina Carpenter was the headliner on the Friday night show.
Yes.
And she turned it into Sabrina Wood, this whole theme, like, you know, and Will Ferrell cameoed in it and stuff. And it was really great, her production and her voice. It was just really, really, like, I mean, it was the ultimate. If I was there, I'd be really happy. I only got to see the YouTube videos. But she was all in on her appearance. And then Justin Bieber was taking requests, you know, off his YouTube channel, talking to his fans. What do you want me to sing next?
I know. And he was sitting down at a table. I saw the video. He also had on like a hoodie, shorts, and then half socks like your dad would wear and slides. He looks like somebody's meth dad in a trailer park. I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, you're too old for all this shit. Like, I don't think his fans care, though. Well, a lot of them were disgruntled. They thought it was, quote, lazy.
Well,
yeah, I think he was trying to, like, what I read, too, is, like, he's trying to reinvent himself and trying to...
How about you do that? How about you do that in private? And then when you figured it out, that's like therapy's private. I don't want to hear about your feelings. That's why therapy's private.
I was just going to say that, Kathleen, and Paddles, isn't reinventing yourself like therapy, and you should probably go to a therapist. I mean, seriously, not ask 20 million fans, you know, or work it out with 20 million fans.
or don't do it when I just paid $650 plus $20 for this beer. I'd like you to have your shit together. If you're still working it out, why don't you do a pop-up show in the different desert?
Right.
And then just sit there in your hoodie and watch your own YouTube channel. Have we come to that where that's okay with the children? Like a performer gets to I'm just like sitting here watching my old YouTube videos going, oh, here's a joke about John King. I mean, that is I don't know. He did it at the Grammys, though. He showed them what he was going to do.
In his underwear.
In his underwear.
Yeah.
And no shirt.
I like that he's saying baby.
I don't know anything he sings. They all sound alike to me.
Man.
Kathleen, also, too, if you did that at one of your comedy shows in your underwear, I would call Heidi and Katie, your reps, and say, you need to get Kathleen to study for it.
Or at least off the road. She needs to go home.
She needs to go home and sit with baby Kathleen.
Yeah.
She needs some Tito's.
She needs to put on a robe. She needs to put on a robe. She's too old for this nudity on stage thing. This is not a strip club in the back-ass woods of Oklahoma where you can get away with this at my age.
Can you imagine?
Now, the other thing is, Bobby, because your boot's on the ground, I saw videos of the wind at Coachella. I actually saw a tent take flight.
Yes.
And I thought, these kids have spent, look, I was young once too. I didn't do things like this. I don't like giant crowds like that and lines like that. But like we camped out for World Series tickets or whatever, but that we just took turns drinking around downtown St. Louis. It was fun.
Right.
But I get the idea of we don't care, we have time, whatever. But with winds like that, like they set up their whole tents, I did feel a little bit bad for them. And then they're coming back, but their reaction, they don't really seem to care about that either.
No.
Well, I wasn't there, but I'm in Palm Springs, which is 20 miles from Coachella, and Clark and I experienced extreme wind. There was a wind advisory all weekend, and we can look down valley from my office, where Coachella is, from my window right now, and the wind was blowing. And I looked at the videos, and I saw their tents were being shredded.
Yes, shredded.
It looked like a war zone. And then also, too, they have to wear bandanas and, you know, the masks, like from COVID, you know, the surgical masks, because the dust is blowing so hard. But then they pull them down and take their selfies like everything's cool. And meanwhile, the wind's blowing 50 miles an hour.
It's blowing sand up your nose and through your ear canal. Oh, there's sand in my sinuses.
And Friday night, this is sad. My Uber driver told me this on Saturday when I was going out. He said, did you hear how bad the wind is on Coachella? Because surge pricing here in Palm Springs and in Uber was $25. It was $25 for me to go 2 miles in Uber because that's how expensive it is.
Wow. But
he goes, did you hear that there was a partial stage collapse Friday night and the last act couldn't go on because of the wind and the stage collapse, and somebody got hit in the head, and they're in the hospital with a brain bleed. Just sitting there waiting for the DJ to go on, and you get a brain bleed. It sounds like a nightmare.
Wow.
So you're having a stroke and you're only 21.
We should not be laughing.
No.
Brain bleeds are serious.
Brain bleeds are a very serious matter, and those will be discussed in an upcoming episode.
Right. How to prevent a brain bleed.
The other thing was, HollyBobby sent me a video, and this would so be us. I guess there's subdivisions. I'll call it a subdivision. Just a bunch of like homes, and normal people live in those, like retirees, and they also
tract homes. Tract homes.
Okay, just tract homes, and then the young people can cut through this one neighborhood to get to Coachella somehow, some way. I don't know. But all the retirees got out their lawn chairs and their coolers and clapped and applauded to all of the kids going into Coachella. I would love to do that for a day. I want to see their outfits. I want to see what they brought with them. I want to see what they don't have with them that I know they're going to need. I would have loved to have spent a Saturday doing that, or a Friday, whenever they were. I thought
Friday night, Friday evening. Yeah, they were all cheering them on. Clark, you got to send Kathleen and Paddles the video of all the 75 buses in Palm Springs. Oh my! Clark got up early to go to work on Friday, and there is a staging area here in Palm Springs at the convention center, and there were 75 buses,
like tour buses.
Yes. Those big
oh my
buses
God.
To take the children from Palm Springs down to Coachella.
Oh, but then I saw the lines to get on the shuttle buses were crazy. So was the line for the shower.
Yeah.
To take a shower. Plus, I'm sure your shower is like what I was in Afghanistan. By the time you get there, I'm like, terrified I'm going to be electrocuted and I have tennis shoes on. It's fucked up. Like, I don't know. I mean, I might have waited 15 minutes to see Led Zeppelin when I was like 22.
Totally.
Maybe.
Or Stevie.
Well,
but do you even think they have hot water in those showers?
No, I don't.
No.
I think lukewarm is your best hope.
Yeah.
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 I might.
You hope for a sunny day.
I might just. I might just stay dirty.
Stay dirty.
Or take the $20 worth of beer and get the sand off my arms with that beer.
Gross.
Well,
you know what? Do you remember Katherine Heigl from Grey's Anatomy?
No, I didn't watch. I do know who that is, but I didn't watch Grey's Anatomy.
She told me one time, and she told Jay Leno this when she did the Tonight Show. Here's my old timey Leno stories. She used to go on the road with her husband, who's a musician, and when she wasn't filming. And they would stop on the tour bus at truck stops like Buc-ee's or something, and she would go in and she would do a hoe bath, is what she called it. She'd get a wet washcloth and do her private parts in her underarms. She called it a hoe bath.
A hoe bath. I've heard other words for that I will not repeat.
A hoe bath.
Yeah.
I like all the kids were doing that. All the children.
Well, maybe she didn't want to disrobe completely because Buc-ee's or Love's has full showers, and they announce it when your shower's ready.
Right.
Shower 14 available for Bob.
Have you done it?
No. I'm not going with a bunch of truckers and stripping naked. I mean, I don't even think they do anything. I don't mind the trucker guys. I think they're fine. I just have never been on the road that long where I was like, I can't afford a Holiday Inn Express. Like, I can get to a private shower. And what if I do? Hang out in the gas station until my number's called? No, shower number 24, Smalls, Madigan. All right, I also want to talk about, I wanted to ask you, did you see the Elvis movie yet? The one?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not playing here in Palm Springs. I have to go into LA for that.
No, it's streaming now. It's already streaming.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll check it out now then. Okay.
That one by that Boz guy, whatever. I'm going to talk about it later on the podcast. We'll talk about it too. But I want you to, I will admit, I have never watched the Tonys in my life.
Okay.
I watch clips of people that I like, which in the Broadway world, I don't know that many. I don't know a good actor from a bad actor. I don't know who was in Cats. I don't know who was in Hamilton. I don't know any of this shit. But I did see that Pink is hosting.
Yes.
Is that a big deal for them?
I think it's a big deal for them. I think she brings a cool factor to it, and a relevance, I mean, it's different to have a rock star host the Tony Awards, So
Right.
I think, and she loves Broadway, and I keep watching her Instagram feed, and she's like at every Broadway production backstage because she loves it so much, and I think the actors are thrilled to see her, the difference between the Tony Awards and a lot of the other award shows is I find a lot of when the men win, they get up and there's a lot of thanking of their husbands.
Oh, so you're saying it's super duper gay.
It's super duper gay.
It's hyper gay. It really is the gay Super Bowl.
Yeah, right.
No, that's the Oscars.
Okay. Well, this would be the playoffs.
The gay Super Bowl.
Yeah, this would be the playoffs. Well, I don't even know what's nominated. The problem is every year the Tonys is on. Well, I wouldn't watch it anyway. I don't even know what I'm watching, but it's also on the same night as something else that's very popular, but I can't remember. Like, when are the Tonys? This is not till next year, right?
No, they're going to be, it's the first week of June, but the nominations are now for a couple weeks.
Oh,
We
the
don't even
first
know
week
who's
of
nominated.
June.
Yeah. It's June 7th at Radio City Music Hall hosted by Pink. And the nominations are announced on May 5th. So we can circle back because there are a lot of well-known celebrities doing Broadway plays right now. So we can circle back and we can talk about the big people that are nominated.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well,
But before you hang up on me, I have to ask you a question.
Yes.
You've been talking about Spanish,
yes.
and it's driving me crazy because you keep saying "Donde está el barro?" I
No.
think it's "Donde está la cantina," right?
Well, I did it a bunch of times. It said "Donde está la barra?"
La barra. Okay. All right.
I mean, that's
All right.
that's the easy. Well, I know cantina. They're both easy.
Mm-hmm.
I think if we said them both and we were in Tijuana, we'd get somewhere.
Chili's has a
Oh my
cantina.
God! The last time I was in Tijuana, Clark and I sat on one of those donkeys that were painted as a zebra. And took a picture with sombreros.
Oh, Bob, you can't say you don't have fun on a trip.
It's the best.
And then I threw up. We were drinking Bloody Marys, and I had to stop and throw
Gross.
behind the gas station in San Diego.
I want to see that picture. Make it. I know Clark organizes better. Tell Clark to. Oh no, you're a pretty good picture. Or somebody send me that picture. I want to see it.
We'll send you the picture.
I have
All
no
right.
pictures of me on a donkey, but I have been on one. But I was not wearing a sombrero.
You were with Ron.
I was with Ron. I don't even know why. Whatever. And I don't remember. I don't remember how we got there, and I don't remember really going home. But I do remember waking up thinking I was on a donkey last night.
Right. In another country.
I should probably take a shower.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
not at a
I
truck
wonder what
stop.
you and Ron did.
I don't know. He's the leader. I'm a follower. So, all right, Bobby,
All right.
stay on top
right.
of it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye, HollyBobby.
Sorry, somebody else called during that, a phone number I don't even know. Okay. HollyBobby's on it. He'll
on
tell us all about the Tonys, just so we stay culturally aware, termites.
Yep.
Like, I'm with Stevie Nicks. I just do not like musicals. I hate them.
Oh.
I hate them.
Wow.
So does Stevie. It made me feel better. I'm not the only person. It doesn't mean I don't think everybody's talented and everybody has a good time. Good. You go do that. Mm-hmm. And then that leaves the bar open for people who don't want to. I like plays if I had to.
You like plays.
I saw Jessica Lange in that thing. It's amazing when you can see a movie star in a venue that seats 500 people. It's astonishing. It's the weird, craziest thing. Plays are more about words. I like words better than, I don't believe the musicals. It's to go back to, what is the one with the gangs?
West Side Story.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All of a sudden gangs are going to break out into song and dance. At what point do we go, this
When you
is,
say it like that, it sounds dumb.
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
You sound dumb.
The only one I'll tolerate is The Sound of Music because there's historical facts involved.
Okay.
And they really did sing in real life. Wow. And there were Nazi things in there, war things. I like to see war things and drama. And,
Right. War things.
War things.
It's a prerequisite to any fun.
Speaking of Spanish,
God.
Okay, so what have we learned? This is our conversation. We're learning a paragraph. Like we learned, well, one should learn stand-up comedy is by repetition and practice. And you go every night to the club and you tell the joke that you get sick of till you're sick of it, and then even more sick of it. And then it's great. But that's how it works. So we're going to learn Spanish one line at a time.
Okay.
But we're going to act like this is the kind of shit I needed to know. And I was taught French, but the French I was taught was, où est la bibliothèque? I don't care where the library is.
Well, and bibliotheque's kind of a cool word.
Bibliothèque.
Bibliothèque.
But you have to say it like that.
Yeah, you gotta kind of vomit at the end.
I took French in college, and I had this beautiful professor, and he was from Montreal. And I forget his name, but he was so smoking hot. Like your perfect Frenchman. Mm-hmm. Love the guy. Took French 3 or whatever for a year. The following year, this little tiny thing comes in, this little lady. She marches in her very French outfit, a scarf. We're in St. Louis, Missouri, lady. You got to get over yourself. But she looked wonderful.
Yeah.
She proceeded for at least 3 classes, 3 full hours, to tell us that the French we were taught by Mr. Noel was bullshit French. He's French-Canadian. That is not French. And I'm like, am I in the middle of a culture war sitting here in St. Louis in a French class? Like, I liked Mr. Noel. What the fuck, lady? Do they know you're saying this? Like the people in charge? Is there anyone even in charge?
No.
Anyway, our Spanish sentence of the week is, what time does the kitchen close?
Okay.
I think that's important. So we know, ¿tienes alcohol? Do you have alcohol?
Mm-hmm.
¿Dónde está la barra? Or cantina? Where's the bar? Does the bar have food? El bar sirve comida. Now, what time does the kitchen close? Aquí hora cierra the kitchen. The kitchen.
Kitchen.
A que hora? What hour?
Okay.
A que. Yeah, I listened to it a lot and I wasn't catching on that good.
Okay.
But I'll get it better for next week. So far, here's what we can say, termites, if we're in a Spanish-speaking country. Do you have alcohol? Where is the bar? Does the bar have food? And what time does the kitchen close?
All
Those are
very pertinent
normally
details.
the things I ask every night when I'm off
In
work.
English.
In English,
In Omaha.
but now in Omaha. Do you have alcohol? Sorry about the cough. All right, update. Lindsey Buckingham can feel safe. The lady that was accused of attacking him by throwing an unknown substance to him when the poor dude just had an appointment. She's been arrested.
Oh, good.
She was arrested by Indiana police.
Oh.
She's on the run.
Wow.
She made it from Santa Monica to Indiana. She's expected to be in court sometime next week for extradition. They're taking her back to Cali.
Should.
I don't know what you do with a lady like this. Here's the problem.
Well, she's mentally ill.
I know she's mentally ill, right?
Yeah.
So sentence her to 3 years in prison. She'll get out and do it all again.
Right.
It'll just restart. Mm-hmm. So what do we do?
Can we put her in some sort of ward?
A psych ward? Well, the problem is, talk to my parents. We don't have enough psych wards anymore. They all got closed. I won't go into why or who did that, but we're very short.
It's political.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Update.
It's political.
Oh wait, I did want to say. So I did watch the Elvis movie.
Okay.
Maybe I should wait till Bob watches it. Yeah, I'll wait till Bob watches it.
Okay.
So I'm going to make him watch it. And then we're going to discuss, because I want to see if somebody else feels differently than I do about it. And I don't really care one way or another about it.
This is the Baz Luhrmann one.
Yeah, the Baz Luhrmann. So it was supposed to be undiscovered concert footage, and it's mostly Vegas in the 70s, I'd say. Maybe late 60s. I can't really tell.
Okay.
I'm going to wait for Bob on that one. But I did watch Trust Me on Netflix.
Okay.
And if you're into, this is a Mormon, what do they call it? A shoot-off of...
Standoff.
No.
Sect.
It's a sect of... It's not your normal Mormons. I just want to clear that up.
polygamous
So we're
sect.
not... It's a polygamous sect that was an offshoot of a different sect. Uh-huh. So they're super duper specific.
Okay.
And this guy, he, does the same thing they all do, tricks a bunch of people. But this lady who made the documentary with her husband, at first I was like, I don't know if is she really in this for the right reasons? And yes, I believe she was. And she got him arrested. I mean, I'm not giving away any secrets here. It if you are into cults and all that,
The false prophet.
it's called Trust Me.
It's called Trust Me.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, there's another one just came up. Ooh.
Oh, there's a bunch about polygamy and
It's
stuff. But,
FLDS is the sect. It's a sect of the FLDS.
of LDS.
FLDS.
FLDS is a sect of LDS.
Correct. Yes.
Yes. They were the ones that believed in Warren Jeffs,
Yes.
that guy that got sent to prison. And then the new guy said, this is where people, I go, whoa, people believe this shit? He just goes, oh, he died in prison. But there's videos of him making calls and shit. And he's like, nah, those are not. Now you can just say anything's AI. He died. So this guy tells everybody, that guy died, Warren Jeffs. So whatever he tells you from prison it is a lie because he's dead. I'm getting the messages now. And they believed it.
It's crazy.
Update. We freed Brittany. Again, not sure I was on the right team on that one, but she's going to rehab.
Good.
After her DUI.
Good.
I think it's going to take a lot more than rehab. I mean, this is a better step. She's going to take it very seriously. She has to go back to court on Judge Judd May 4th. So good luck, Brittany. Update. This is, oh my God. Sometimes it's not that I love to be right. It's that I don't see how people don't foresee problems sometimes. I do not trust Waymo. I don't trust any of this shit. Here's the other thing. Let's say a Waymo hits me. I have no one. I call what? A 1-800 number in the Philippines?
Yes.
Or do I call? The cops won't come in LA unless someone's injured. Like big cities, the cops don't even come to accidents anymore. Nashville, they would come.
They don't come to accidents?
No, not unless anyone's hurt.
What do you do?
You're supposed to go to the side of the road and settle it yourself. Take videos,
that could be.
exchange information. Oh, yeah, half the time it never fucking works.
Right.
It ain't going to work if the cops do it either, though. If they're bullshit liars, scammers, they're just going to bullshit lie scam no matter who's involved. But whatever.
Okay.
Different story. But Waymos have been let loose in Nashville. They are blocking intersections.
2 weeks.
But let's say one hit you, okay?
Oh.
And we're in a car accident. Is it my insurance company's job to now get a hold of Waymo's insurance? I just don't like, because Waymo's they'll go, oh yeah, well, I just don't think that, at least insurance company, normal ones, this guy has Allstate, I have Geico, they'll work it out.
The lizard.
I had Geico for a long time. I loved it. Just because of the lizard. I'm that lady.
Shout out to the lizard.
Yeah. I will never buy Allstate because I don't like those commercials that try to scare me. That mayhem bullshit.
Yeah.
I will not buy out of fear. I will buy out of humor. If you make me laugh, I love that lizard. I love him. And the times I had to use Geico, they were wonderful. I don't know why I switched. There was a reason I had to. I don't remember why, but I'd go back in a minute if I could.
Because you grew up and your friend Mike said to.
Yeah. He looked at me like I was like 15 years old. I'm like, dude, it was wonderful. I got one wreck. They did everything. So Waymo's. So here's the craziest. This is why I'm like, the problem is too, when a Waymo fucks up, nobody knows what to do. The cops don't know what to do. Regular people don't know what to do. What are we supposed to do?
Right.
And they're locked. And even if they weren't locked,
They should.
I don't know how you. So, okay, in Nashville, the Ryman is the very famous place you've probably all heard of, the theater, the country, home of the Grand Ole Opry, blah, blah, blah.
You play it.
Yes, I do. There's a road that goes in front of the Ryman, or it's technically the back of the Ryman, but it goes off a normal street from downtown. But it is a pedestrian only. There are gates. And they open them like barriers, like steel barricades. They open them up so that people want to walk and take pictures. There's a statue of Loretta Lynn and Conway Twitty and, Johnny Cash, whatever. That is for walking. And then there's side parking for if you're on the show.
Okay.
That's what that area is for. So at nighttime, they put the barriers up. No more pictures because now there's a show and we're going to let.
There's a bus. And
they let my car through and they have my name on a thing and blah, blah, blah. Well, but it's open in the day. Well, the Waymo started hauling ass down that road. I mean, remember, in Nashville, there's a ton of retirees during the week because this has been their lifelong thing. They want to see the Grand Ole Opry. They've driven from Oklahoma and Arkansas and Alabama, everywhere. Old people don't react that quickly.
No.
That Waymo thing, It was an actual miracle that it didn't run someone over. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, it just stopped. But now we've got a Waymo on the street, turned off, it's locked, and we have a show tonight.
Oh, God.
And it's blocking at least half of the driveway.
Right.
And they
don't understand why there's no driver.
Right, and the women on the news
God.
are the local. I know they're like, y'all, it's crazy. They drive these vehicles with no drivers. I mean, there's no one in them, or just stopping for no reason, and we can't fix it. And you got to get a tow truck at best. I mean, that's your best hope. Over to you. What's the walk on your dog weather going to be, Bob? Waymo says they're taking these things very seriously.
We'll log that. Okay.
This is why I'm saying maybe in a couple years they'll have this down and there'll be some sort of system. But for now,
there's an incident every week.
I know.
Somewhere.
Well, in Nashville, it's very bad downtown because there's a lot of one-way streets. Yep. And there's a lot of stuff blocked off for venues because every bar's got shows and there's musician parking and there's this parking and it's kind of a street, but not really. It's too confusing.
They should test them out in places with less population.
Yes.
And then if it's ready to go, boom.
Right.
You know?
Right. Go to downtown Oklahoma City, for instance.
Okay.
It's a grid. It's a fun little downtown, but it's little.
Yep.
And let them roll around.
Right.
If it gets stuck, it gets stuck. Who cares? This is like, whoa. If I got down there for my show and they're like, Kathleen, you can't park here. There's a Waymo block. I would lose my shit. I will call a tow truck. Right. I will call a tow truck. Parking downtown is too hard. I'm not doing it. Update. Oh, let's talk about the Harkles for just a minute.
Oh, God.
Prince Harry's being sued for libel by the charity he co-founded in memory of his mother. It's that Senabale thing.
Yeah. He's being sued?
Yeah, they're suing his ass off for libel because he said all this bad shit about them and it was really him. He is just he's just a petulant child. Yeah, if he doesn't get his way, he calls lawyers. But dude, you're the one who did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The charge is listed as defamation, libel, and slander. He said horrible things about the lady in charge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it. Yep.
Because they wanted her to give money from that organization to their charity.
Oh, right.
And he said no.
Yep.
She said no.
Yeah.
That's not what this is about, which was the correct thing to say. And he got pissed.
Yep.
He basically wanted to raid the coffers.
Right.
And
move it somewhere else.
they're also in Australia now. They've landed.
I saw that.
The Harkles have landed. And
no one looks real happy to say,
well, you are two civilians on vacation. That's what you are. You are no longer royal. You made a big deal out of quitting. You told Oprah why you're quitting. Everybody's a racist and they say terrible things and our kids aren't giving the proper titles. Fine.
Right.
Leave. Go. You go be your great uncle.
You do you.
You do you. And meanwhile, the Queen's, Philip's dying and she's sick. And it's a terrible thing to put on grandparents, even though I'm not a royal fan. Whatever. At some point, you go, God, this infighting. Now I got to pick a team on teams I hate.
Right.
Now I got to pick who do I like better in the royal family. And then I'm like, what am I saying? I don't even like the royal family.
Right.
But whatever. They're touring a hospital. Who does that on vacation? No one.
No one.
You're on vacation.
Right.
A homeless kitchen where she showed up with gold jewelry just dripping off of her to serve lasagna to homeless people. Even their people don't know what they're doing.
No.
They went to a hospital and they made them wheel cancer kids out of the hospital and put them behind a rope for a meet and greet. No.
And she's always staring at the camera and not at whatever she's
No, she's always looking for the camera.
Yeah.
I know. This will not end well.
No.
But that's what they are currently attempting to go on a fake royal tour.
Yeah.
Like you're just copying, what do they call it? Cosplaying? I never say that right. Cosplaying. Where you're just ripping them off.
Oh, yeah.
You're just behaving like William and Catherine.
Right.
And there's all kinds of tickets left for Meghan's Girl Weekend.
Yay.
Maybe I'll fly over now that you can get your own fucking room.
Right.
You expect me to go in a room with a stranger and what?
Braid each other's hair and talk about how fabulous your day was. Isn't she amazing?
Show me your Insta.
She's amazing.
She's a man. Show me your Insta. All right, let's talk about the Masters.
Oh.
This is going to be a 5-minute talk, so if you hate it, fast forward. If you're not a Masters person, but this is also goes into Coachella.
Yeah.
It's the influencer
Same
culture.
group.
Wednesday. Okay, this is a deep thought. You guys ready for a deep thought? I was a philosophy major as well as a journalism
Were you
major
really?
in college.
Cool.
Yes, I loved that kind of. But you're never gonna make a living at either one of those, really. Well, I wasn't. Maybe some people did. So instead, I went to stand-up comedy, which would be the natural progression.
Squirrel.
Aristotle, and I've never forgotten this, said there is no such thing as time. Time is only the measurement of change that humans have made up.
I like that.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
only a measurement of change.
Okay.
The one thing that I loved about Augusta the most compared to the British Open, anything else on earth, it stopped time. It did the best job humankind can do to stop time. You go there, everything is the same year after year after year. Ben Hogan could come back today from the dead and he'd I mean, a couple holes are a little bit longer or whatever. The clubhouse is the same. The Magnolia Lane is the same. There is something. I am not a traditional person. Like our family's way too loosey-goosey, and everybody moves and we run around. We're on the move people.
Right.
But sometimes tradition, the whole point of it is to stop time,
Yes.
and that's what Augusta had done until this year.
It's a Christmas morning thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Where the world goes.
Yes.
Yep.
And it's so exciting to go through the gate, to be able to, and you can go on StubHub. I don't know what's going to happen from here on out now that the influencers wrecked all kinds of shit and they will fucking leave. Patrick, my brother, kept sending me pictures of Instagram hauls and he's like, where's this dumbass going to wear all these hats? I'm like, Pat, she didn't buy the hats to wear the hats. Patrick's like missing the whole, sometimes he misses what the influencer thing was trying to do.
They're already on eBay.
They're already on eBay, Pat. But Wednesday, so if you're going to stop time as best as a human can, that's where, like, if I was found out I was dying, I'd be like, can I just see one more Masters?
Yeah.
Because it stops time.
It's great.
And you just get transported into a timeless zone. Which sounds crazy, but, you know, Wimbledon might be that for tennis people.
Yep.
I don't know the setup. I don't know. But, you know, it's been, I know since black and white movies on black and white TV. Anyway, Wednesday of the Masters, it's a practice round day, but they have a par 3 tournament on the grounds. There's a par 3 course, and it's supposed to be for family members, the golfer, family members, spouses. Like, it's supposed to be like a family day,
Yeah.
which whatevs. Okay. What about the single people? And that would have always been me going, well,
Take Patrick.
well, can you
take Kate.
bring a brother, bring a friend, bring a whatever. Well, it all started, nobody's blaming him, but it did start with Rory McIlroy when he brought Harry Styles to be his caddy. Okay, so now we're celebrity.
He brought Niall Horan.
Oh, right.
The other One Direction
or that
child.
one. The other.
Yeah.
Niles Styles. Fucking no. Right. I do. That was totally wrong. It's not Harry
That's
Styles.
okay.
What was Niles? What did he do for a living?
He was also part of One Direction. That's why you get them confused.
Is that where Harry was?
That was where he started.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, he brought a celebrity. So
Harry's now selling out giant arenas.
yes, I know. And Stevie likes Harry. I know
Niall
that. Like,
is not.
no.
No.
Is it Niles or Nile?
Niall.
Nile.
N-I-A-L-L.
Like the river.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Except for the Irish version.
Is he sad and depressed? And is Niall going to
I haven't kept
hurt
up with him.
himself?
I don't
Okay.
know.
You don't want that.
I don't know.
I was in a boy band and now I'm sad. Okay. I don't know what to tell you, Niall. So that kind of crossed the line. Now, is this a celebrity thing or a family thing? Well, this year it went off the rails with Jason Kelsey and Kevin Hart.
Yep.
And I know Kevin. I am friends with Kevin. I like Kevin, but Kevin's a lot. And I would say that to his face. He knows he's allowed. And maybe not appropriate for that venue.
Nope.
And everybody's sick of the Kelsey brothers. Sorry for Tay fans. They're sick of Jason.
Yeah.
And then his wife's got a pocket. Everybody's overwhelmed. It just is not a fit. And then it became all about that.
I felt bad for Jason, though.
I do feel a little bit bad for Jason.
Because I don't think anybody gave him any direction.
No, I don't either. And if it's like putting me at a polo match and just say, Kathleen, be entertaining. Fuck, I don't know. Like, what rules am I breaking? What rules am I not? Like, I was way better at the Rattlesnake Roundup in Big Spring, Texas, as an ESPN2 reporter, which I did do. I'm sure you can find that online somewhere. Yeah. Whew. Anyway, there's no. They have traditions, but they're buy a balloon for $1 and your child can hold it over the rattlesnake
It
pit.
is right here, and I'm putting it.
Oh
in the
my
notes.
god! Oh my god!
Wow, look at your hair.
That's when I had my perm. That I did myself. Anyway,
Self perm.
Wednesday was a shit show.
Yeah.
ESPN and Disney can fuck the fuck off when it comes to coverage of this kind of stuff. And I'm throwing Scott Van Pelt in that thing too. That it was ridiculous.
Yep.
And I thought, is anybody going to say anything? Like, I'm afraid to say anything on this podcast because I don't want to get banned.
Right.
I don't know how they do that, but I'm sure they can. They have the power. But you let these influencers in, and now it's about celebrities. Whole vibe changes.
Yep.
It's not Jason's fault. It's not Kevin's fault.
No.
That somehow, Bryson, of course, invited
Kevin Hart.
Bryson's, meanwhile, in his garage making a brand new set of clubs he's going to play with and see how that goes. Well, it
Not
didn't
make
go.
the cut. Nope.
No. And I thought, you guys fucked up tradition. And believe me, I was not the only one who thought this. And then I thought, I miss the old guys. I know I'm old. I get it. But this is like how fun they used to be. Chichi Rodriguez, the Puerto Rican.
So cool.
The best dresser, the coolest, most fucking awesome. He looked, there's a picture of him and his caddy where it looks like,
They're awesome.
I'm going to get my funky hat. You make sure you have a going out shirt on underneath that white jumpsuit because we're going out, motherfucker.
Right.
Like they look like they were ready to go dancing at a Puerto Rican bar somewhere where it's hot and everybody's kind of just a little sweaty and we're all drinking crazy drinks and I want to go with them.
Yes.
I absolutely. There's another picture of Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer. No, Arnold Palmer and somebody. First tee, both have cigs.
Yep.
Nobody's got logos on.
No.
I know we can't go back to that. I do understand that. But here's what Chi-Chi said. The first time I played in the Masters, I was so nervous, I drank a bottle of rum before I teed off. You imagine anybody? No. The only person now that would do that is John Daly.
How did you not throw up?
Well, he said, I shot the happiest 83 of my life. If you don't know about golf, 83 is not good. That's terrible. That's terrible. And I looked it up. It's true.
Really?
Yeah, wow. He's not. Somebody said, I wish John Daly had won the Masters just so we could have seen his Champions Dinner menu. So if you win the Masters, the next year you get to pick the menu for Wednesday night's past champion dinners. Here's what John Daly's menu would have been. Appetizers, cigarettes, and gas station nachos.
True.
I love it. First course, bucket of casino shrimp. I'm in.
Perfect.
Yep. Main course, White Castles. Love it. Dessert, peanut M&Ms. Here's the weird thing. I love everything about this menu.
Exactly.
I know it's not good. I'm in for the cigs, too. I'll go backwards in time and re-smoke just to do it with John. There's nobody, though, that has this kind of attitude. Like,
no.
Look, I'm not saying you should get drunk. I'm just saying not everything's so fucking serious. And I don't know. I feel like the Masters let it get out of control this year, and I hope they take control. And they got to limit the amount you can buy in the gift shop.
Yep.
5 items only. And I know people will cheat, but make them work for that.
Yeah.
Don't just let them come in and buy 100 things and spend, $10,000 of someone else's money. Who knows who's put them up to this shit?
Right.
Maybe all these 21-year-olds have all this money. Maybe. I don't know.
It's so, and it was just this year that everybody kind of went, what the fuck has happened? Really?
Right. It was, not last year.
No.
And I went, before my dad got sick, I don't know. I used to go all the time. And then he got sick and I got sidetracked for, 3 years. Whatever. So I didn't go like COVID and then 2 more years, whatever. But here's a little something with John Daly, who I see
highly
at least once a week at the golf course. The Masters is gonna do $70 million in merch sales before the weekend is over. But John Daly's gonna do $1 million from the parking lot of a dive bar in Augusta while blasting cigs and sipping Diet Coke.
Nice.
I added it up because
That's
he's not by Hooters anymore. He had to move somewhere else, probably not as good of a location for his sales, but I was adding it up and I was like, if I'm right, he's making about $750,000. Apparently I was $250 short. Oh my
Good
God.
man.
Yeah.
He was at Top Golf Wednesday, Thursday.
And then he got
And then Friday, Saturday, he was at a bar, the dog. name in it.
Tap of the Green.
The dog bar, something.
Well, it was closer.
Right on Washington Road. Because he was
Oh, well, that's good.
quote, broadcasting live.
And let me tell you what, nobody misses Tiger. They might miss him, but it's not affecting anything.
No.
And because somebody wrote this whole thing about without Tiger, dude, nobody cares.
No.
Tiger's 50.
Yeah.
Stop with the he's good. No. One last thing. So for those of you guys who don't pay attention to golf, there was always the PGA Tour, and then there's some European tours, and it's kind of like tennis, I guess. Like I don't know. There's baby tours, Euro tours, Asian tours, but the big one's the PGA. Always has been.
Okay.
Greg Norman, who is a bitter old narcissist.
Yes.
Because he had a biggest collapse ever at the Masters on the back nine. I've never seen anything like it in my life. You can go watch it on YouTube. Just put back nine Greg Norman failure. Oh my God.
It'll be in the schnotes.
Okay. I forget that we can do that. And he's always been narcissistic for sure. Nobody beats Gary Player on that psycho chart. But he decided to create a different league and take all the Saudis decided they want to do their sports washing, and they decided to give him all this money to start a different competitive league called LIV, which I think is Roman numerals for 50 something, and it means something, but I don't remember, but it's called LIV, L-I-V.
The Roman numeral 54.
54, but I don't understand
In
what.
recognition of the founding differences between the LIV Tour and the PGA Tour.
Oh, because the LIV Tour only plays 54 holes, and that's not real golf. And they only play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or 3 days, not 4. And they play music.
You can wear shorts.
You can wear shorts.
You can
It's supposed to be. It's basically a celebrity event, or like these things I play in every now and then, a celebrity tournament or an exhibition. Well, I wouldn't be in an exhibition one because I'm not good enough, but like a fundraiser deal. It's not real golf.
Okay.
Well, the LIV people ate shit. Nobody showed up on the leaderboard except one, Tyrell Hatton. Tom Watson is a golfer, and he's very, he can be very cranky,
Yes.
and he's old.
Isn't he from Kansas City or something? Or married somebody from Kansas City?
I think he's from Kansas City. Yes. But he has a reputation for being
Angry.
crabby.
Not fun.
He's still very cute. He's very cute though. I'll give him. So when if you took the LIV money, the rule was in the beginning, you're not coming back to the BGA. And it was a big decision to make because they were offering bazillions. I don't know where all these young people got the term generational wealth. It's like they all have the same financial advisor to keep. Why do you want that?
Right.
You have generational wealth, your kids will be dicks.
Yep.
Okay. Do you want that? Why?
Right.
Why? No. Okay. Philosophical differences. You want generational wealth.
Right.
Then go get it. But you can't have both. Because this tour doesn't pay generational wealth.
Nope.
It's some people make a ton, other people do not. And people trying to make it. It's a worse life than being a comic. The shit, at least when we got to a gig, we knew we were getting paid.
Right.
These guys show up to a tournament. If they don't make the cut, they didn't make any money.
No.
Zero.
Nope.
I mean, when you're working your way up through the other tours, the baby tour. But Tom Watson, because we're allowing people back now from LIV.
Right.
And Rory said in the beginning, no. And now he's like, oh, we miss him. We'd like to have him back. No, it's the last thing I'll say. A lifetime ban is punishment worthy of the perceived crime, he still believes. He said the Saudi-backed LIV revolution should be forever ostracized. I do too.
Yeah.
But that's where my Irish stubbornness comes in.
Right.
No, we had this conversation. You're a full-grown adult of sound mind, and you chose that.
Right.
Or give all the money back. Well,
Yeah.
half. I'll be nice. Half.
Well, and it was so many
if they gave
it
you
was
20 million, it
gross
was
amounts of
crazy
money.
money.
It was hundreds of
and
millions.
I understand it would be difficult to say no to that. But I said they're going to regret it because there's this. They're playing in like Singapore and their time zones are fucked up. Nobody's watching live. No one's going to live. No, they're going to lose. If fame means anything to you, I don't think a Dustin Johnson would care about fame. So there's some people who don't care. But if you want attention and you want to be in the mix, you're gone. You're gone.
Yep.
So is that okay with you?
Right.
Like all of a sudden, Patrick Reed, oh, hi, can I come back? Brooks Koepka, oh, I kind of missed the rivalry. Right, because you're in fake golf.
Right.
That's enough.
You're in a corporate tournament every week.
Exactly. We forgot to talk about Coachella, just one thing. That Billy
we got to talk about Coachella.
Well, okay, Billy Idol dropped in. He's 71.
Wearing that little cat suit thing.
He looks, I mean, to sing Jump. I didn't want to hear Jump when it was popular. I really don't want to hear, might as well jump. I liked Van Halen, but not that song.
No.
And he was with Teddy Swims, who I love. And I'm like, Teddy, I guess he just really likes Billy Idol. He just let him join in his set. I'm like, oh, how weird.
Come over?
Yeah. The influencers are out of control. But here's what's great news. We're starting. Termites, we are starting. We need the influencer culture to die.
Yeah.
We don't need them individually to die. I'm not calling for the deaths of them. I'm saying the culture of
We need to cut off the influence.
We need to
rather than
cut their
actually
access.
Killing the influencers.
However that was just said, I'm in agreement, Your Honor. I did not mean.
And I am pro death penalty. They should not be killed.
She would kill people for shoplifting.
I would not.
Yes, you would.
You get one, just one hand lost.
So they're canceling a lot of the influencers at Coachella, and they're canceling their Airbnbs, and they're canceling their resold tickets.
Really?
Yep. But it's too late.
Kind of too late.
It's too late. Last minute changes ahead of the opening weekend are causing chaos, causing some influencers to claim they've been uninvited just a day or two before the big festival opens, and regular folks are crying foul at escalating prices. Entertainment lifestyle influencer Tiara Nelson, she has 4.7 million followers, I guess she or he, hopped on TikTok and said she was all ready and even got her hair done for the big show in Indio, but her ticket was abruptly taken away from her. I'm so upset. I'm not naming the agency because it isn't the agent. See more. Okay, well, I didn't see more. Somebody, Yasmin Marzilia, said in an 8-minute rant that her brand trip was canceled 2 days before she was supposed to get to the California desert. That's just 2 examples of heartbroken creators whose plans say their plans were and deals were axed. There are plenty more. Okay, it's a good start.
Yes.
The Masters could stop it now.
Yeah.
Now's, you let it get really out of control.
Yep.
Anybody that posts haul videos, you're out.
Yep.
And I know they can do that. I know they have the power. They have unlimited funds.
But I mean, what did Chairman Ridley say something about last year? They did a Hey Dude Frisbee something on Amen Corner. Like, they don't even know how to explain what they authorized.
No.
They just go, okay.
Fred Ridley is in charge. He's the chairman of Augusta National Golf Club. And he's like a modern guy, but he's not. No. He's probably 65. It's the same old white guy, but he's not deeply Southern. At least his accent is not. I've never looked him up. I'd prefer it be a deeply Southern,
Right.
like a Hootie Johnson guy. But
Hootie Johnson.
he allowed, there's a thing called dude.
He's from Lakeland, Florida.
Florida, that's not really like Southern. That's whatever. Well, he allowed
He lives in Tampa.
this thing called Dude Frisbee.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Dude, perfect.
Dude Perfect.
Yeah.
To film Amen Corner, the most historic run of golf holes in ever. He let him set up a Frisbee golf course, and then they put all that shit online. He regrets that.
Dude Perfect's a comedy group. They have a YouTube channel.
Oh, Dude Perfect.
Yeah, it's all sports related.
Well, good for them.
Right.
You know, you ask,
Right.
I give the kids credit.
But you won't let Pat McAfee on the grounds But you'll let Dude Perfect play Frisbee there.
Well, you opened Pandora's box.
Right.
You let the fox in the hen house, and now bam.
Right. The first thing is, why are they famous?
Yeah, I don't know why they're famous. I don't have any holy shits. They found it this week. Nobody found anything.
Oh.
I know. So we're moving on to news.
Boom.
Oh, wait, I did have. Where did it go? I guess I lost it. I'll find it for next week.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a warship I want to talk about.
I'm sure something got found.
Here's some people that I agree with.
Okay.
You can always count on Philly when you need somebody's ass kicked and you need somebody's sales set straight. Philadelphians are already attacking Uber Eats delivery month robots 1 month into the experience. It's so in keeping with their reputation and their brand. They got it. What the fuck? What is that? What the fuck is that? They are going crazy. They have been sharing the sidewalks for about a month. If you've never seen them, there's these little square boxes and 4 wheels, and they're little robots. I've seen them in college towns a ton, and they deliver food
in LA.
And there's a code you press when the box shows up.
Yep.
And it opens, and your lunch is, and it's always, I don't know why is anybody doing this? It's always cold and gross. Like I'm in a rush.
Yeah.
But
Right.
yeah, plan better is what Aunt Kat would tell you on that. Because I don't want Uber Eats. I don't want DoorDash. I don't want any of that shit. But the kids like it, and they've been there a month. They're trying to. Uber Eats has held a demonstration on March 10th, and they've been kicked and hit with hammers.
Oh.
Yeah, people are.
Hammers?
Well, why not? Why can't you?
But why would you?
I wouldn't.
Why would you?
Well, they're mad at it because it's invading their space and they don't know who owns and operates it. They don't like it. Wow. They want to test how the robots react. You know this is like a 6 beer thing.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're like, what do you think it'll do? I don't fucking know. I don't know. Let's go over there. And then they. But I'd be curious.
Yeah.
Like, what will it do?
Put a Cowboys jersey on it. See what happens.
Fuck yeah. Oh my God. They've been interacting with it directly, also known as abusing it.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're thinking about maybe taking them out.
Yeah. God.
Count on Philly to run out there with a baseball bat.
Yeah. Beat the shit out of robots. Why? I don't know.
Bob, what'd you do today? Well, I went out and beat the shit out of a robot. Okay.
Wow.
Speaking of old people, when I'm talking about Billy Idol, Lynyrd Skynyrd and Foreigner, 2 bands for the children. Lynyrd Skynyrd is Sweet Home Alabama.
Banana.
And Freebird.
Yep. The longest
Foreigner
song ever.
has a ton of hits. I never liked any of them. I want to know what love is.
So freaky.
I don't know. I like.
Kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the 2 of them are going on a 2026 North American tour. And neither band has any original members in their current lineups.
There you go. Yeah. People don't care.
Does it matter?
You playing the hits?
Well,
Doesn't matter.
the 50s doo-wop bands have been doing that since I've been 23 years old in Casino, where they're like, oh, it's the Four Tops. I'm like, are they alive? Like, my mom and dad like them. I don't know. They're just other people.
There's only 2 tops and 2
The Temptations
tops.
are not that tempting anymore, but people want to go. Whoa, don't overflow that beer. Here's a big deal. Not for me,
Okay.
because I'm easy peasy on this. Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, Coke, Pepsi.
Oh, it's a big deal.
I don't care. I'll drink either. I prefer Diet Coke.
Yeah, Diet Pepsi's a little sweet.
It's sweeter.
Yeah.
Well, Marriott has decided to end its 30-year partnership with Pepsi and move to Coca Cola. Now, who owns Pepsi? The Mormons?
That's a lot of asterisks with that.
Well, do the Mormons? I thought that.
They have partial ownership of it.
Well, Marriott's owned by the Mormons, but I think Delta Schmelto, their partner with Delta has pushed the soda a little bit on the table.
Individual members of the Mormon Church hold shares
Of,
Pepsi.
right, but they're not supposed to have caffeine.
Right. But then somebody had a vision when they bought it saying that was okay.
That was all right to support it.
Yep.
let us heathens die.
The church owns a lot of stock in Pepsi. They do not own the company outright, obviously, because it's
Coca Cola.
publicly traded.
I met the owner. He's a fan of Ron's. His name's John something.
He owns the patent to the Coca Cola recipe.
Yeah, he has his like great grandfather's red.
He doesn't own Coke.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
He knew where Lake of the Ozarks was. He likes to do those powerboat races. And he knew where Old Hickory Lake was in Tennessee. I was very impressed. I'm like, how the fuck do you know that shit?
Because he's a hillbilly at heart.
Yeah, he is. Anyway, so if you go into a Marriott now, you're going to get Coke.
That's so great.
Think of that. 10,000 hotels worldwide.
That's so great.
Millions of rooms in 145 companies. The rollout will begin this summer. They're going to replace, Pepsi failed on this. But I think Delta and Atlanta Delta and Coke are Atlanta based.
Yep.
And it's a thing, and they're buddies, and they're like, hey, man, you want to be partners with us as Delta, you got to get yourself some Diet Coke.
Diet Coca.
Diet Coca. Coca. Here's some good news. This applies directly to, I can't wait to tell Mike and Connie. But now their kids are growing up and leaving the house. But this household band thing on Netflix where they used to be able to share it all on it. You could share your password on a certain amount of TVs within the house, blah, blah, blah. Netflix is reportedly removing its household sharing ban after a 15% drop in global subscribers. The password crackdown initially added millions of users, but growth collapsed 42% in one quarter.
That's ridiculous.
The company is reversing course. Even Netflix can push subscribers too far. Wow. So if you want your family Netflix thing back, go for it.
Mm-hmm. That's funny.
This is a great opportunity.
Okay.
Whoops.
You lost your cracker.
I would so do this if I was young. And I will tell everyone why I would do it. Struggling Midwestern city that was once the pride of America, now offering new residents $15,000 to move there.
Okay.
You want to guess which city? It's a big city.
Des Moines.
Bigger.
Then Des Moines? Cleveland.
Bigger.
In Cleveland? This is a dumb game.
You're in the right area. You're in the right area.
Cincinnati.
Smaller. That's smaller.
Okay.
North. Go north. Go north to Alaska. You go to Rochester.
I don't know.
Detroit.
Oh.
Detroit.
Love Detroit.
I love Detroit. And downtown has gotten so great. People have no idea. And the great thing is if you go there, let's say you went to go to a Lions game or a hockey game or a Red Wings or a baseball game.
Yep.
Downtown, there are so many nice things. And everybody still has this old idea that downtown Detroit, and I'm sure there are areas of danger just like any other city, but like I went to Stevie Nicks there on purpose and I told my sister, meet me there. Detroit's, the airport's wonderful.
It's amazing.
We'll get an Uber.
That's where you saw Stevie, yeah.
Yes. And there were 20,000 people, mostly women, that walked from hotels over there. Nobody got hurt. Everything.
No.
There's really good restaurants, classic buildings, great architecture. Well, here's what they're offering. Now, it is cold for a long time, and I have Renaud's, so I would have to dress properly for a very long time. I'm not good in the cold.
But they also have like a lot of indoor shit.
They got a
Heated
million things to do. And they still have the funk bars.
Yeah.
And they have, I can't say enough about it.
And the Lions are good.
The Lions are great. I don't know about the Red Wings this year. I didn't really pay attention.
The Red Wings were good. I think they made the playoffs.
And the El Tigres, the Tigers.
I don't know. Still up in
Sports. I don't know. Yeah. They get all the major shows. Detroit's a major city. I'll be there this weekend. Anyway, it's offering hundreds of thousands of cash to lure people in as officials scramble to revive the city's population and economy. Now, the city downtown does not have a shit ton of residents. That's what they're trying to boost. And here's the thing. Unless you put good schools down there, you're going to get single people or older retired people. But I think a city is great for retired people because you can walk everywhere if you can walk.
Yeah.
You get $15,000 to selected residents willing to relocate, stay, or invest in the city. A few hundred people are going to win this thing. The initiative's called Make Detroit Home. It will distribute over $500,000 in total benefits, meaning competition is fierce for limited spots. Okay. Around 300 people are expected to be selected with priority given to entrepreneurs and small business owners. So, like all of the children that I know in Nashville that are very young. Like one owns her own tailoring business.
Cool.
And in Nashville, people are going to need shit, a tailor. I actually know a cobbler guy. Like old trades are coming back with the young people. So you'd be completely welcome.
Cool.
You can use the money for home down payments, rent, renovations, or even to fund a business. You also receive access to industry and community events, park passes, and discounts to local businesses.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll put it in the show notes if anybody wants to try. Who's single-handedly saving Detroit is the Rocket Mortgage guy, Dan Gilbert.
Yeah.
He's not giving up.
No. And good for him.
Yeah.
Detroit's great.
Our guy used to be Augie Bush. We don't have a guy anymore. St. Louis doesn't have a guy to say, I'm going to put all the money in and we're going to be great.
No.
I think they have the pizza guy, too. I don't know if he does good
Little
things.
Caesars. That's
I'm thinking of the other guy.
Cleveland, I think.
They got in trouble.
Wait.
Papa John's.
Oh, right. Yeah.
This is crazy. I have a crazy one. I'm going to save these for next week. I want to thank everybody who wrote to the team email that they might be able to find me a glow-in-the-dark Canadian coin.
Yep.
That would be great. I'm going to go check that
They're
out.
all coming to Niagara Falls.
Okay, well, I don't want to steal, like, a lot of money. I want, like, a few.
We'll come up with something.
Well, I'll do something. I'll give some away. I'm keeping, like, a bunch because I have plans for it.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are your plans?
Well, I have little night lights, like, in the outlets things. I'm going to,
You're going to put a toonie in them?
Yep. A glow-in-the-dark coin. How fun is that?
You're a crazy person sometimes.
No, it's artsy. It's my artsy side.
Wow.
Oh, this is crazy.
Okay.
This will show you how close we are to being chimpanzees.
We're doing a segue. Okay.
It's news. No, it's brand new news. It's
Okay.
it's a new study. It's the first study that has had the first case of a unified community of chimps in Uganda turning on itself. There's a civil war with coordinated attacks between the two groups.
Wow.
And believe me, there's a photo of the one he's got his mouth open.
That's crazy.
He's pissed.
He's pissed.
They have formed teams. So like when people think, oh, they can't plan, or they're doing what humans, this is why you should not have one as a pet.
Right.
It can sit there and think, I fucking hate that lady. And then just rip your face off.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, or it could be the nicest guy ever for 100 years, but they're not meant to be kept as pets, especially
No.
when you see this. They're just saying they're capable of planning and things, bad things. If now they're in a civil war, for God's sakes. Apple is closing 3 stores in mall locations, so this could be a trend. If your Apple store is in a mall, watch out. The 3 stores that are closing are Towson, Maryland, Escondido, California, and Trumbull, Connecticut.
Oh.
Yeah,
I think malls are
malls.
generally...
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. They need to be old people places where I can go and do old people things. Speaking of chimps and gorillas, this is a feel-good story. The world's oldest gorilla celebrated her birthday at the Berlin Zoo.
Nice.
She's 69. Her name is Lady Fato.
Oh, I like it.
I know, Lady Fato.
Very regal.
Yeah, Lady Fato. She's the longest residing tenant, but also maintained her title as the oldest gorilla in the world. She was born in West Africa in 1957. She arrived in Europe at the port of Marseille in 1959 amongst the luggage of a French sailor. What kind of jackass brought a gorilla back?
In a suitcase. Luggage.
And they're so cute when they're little. I get it, but you're an adult.
Yeah.
You're not a child.
No.
I mean,
Right.
it's going to get larger.
It is. Yes.
The sailor found himself unable to pay his bill at a tavern and gave Fatu to the landlady as payment.
What?
Yeah. He couldn't pay his bar tab, so he gave her a gorilla. From there, she soon ended up in the German capital. She's a West Lowland gorilla. In the wild, they don't usually live past their 40s.
Wow.
And even in captivity, 50 is considered old.
That's crazy.
Yep. She had a daughter, and then she passed away, but she has a granddaughter, and she has 3 great-great-great grandchildren.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
she's cool.
You should see the picture of her, though. We'll put it in the shows. She is the grayest gorilla I've ever seen. Like her hair, there's no black.
No Clairol.
There's no black hair left. She has her own private enclosure and staff member dedicated solely to her care. She prefers to sit back and watch the other gorillas play rather than get involved in the action.
That's wonderful.
Good for her. Go for you. Go for you.
Go for you.
As Rocky would say. Go for you. I'm missing
Lady what?
Fatu.
Lady Fatu.
Fatu.
That's funny.
Okay. This is a feel-good story. Then I'm going to do a quote, some thank yous and all that.
Okay.
This is a great idea.
Okay.
Always count on the Netherlands to come up with great ideas.
Yeah.
A Dutch supermarket chain, Jumbo, introduced a special slow checkout lane, also known as chat checkouts, where customers who are not in a hurry can take extra time to talk with the cashier as part of an effort to help reduce loneliness.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's for the old people. You want to be a chatty Cathy? Go in that lane. Great. They've rolled out, it works so good, they rolled it out in 200 stores.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
So not everybody needs to be in a rush, people. That's what we've learned.
That's fun.
All right. Very excited about Grand Rapids and Detroit. Andrew Stanley will be with me,
Fun.
in case you're wondering. Let's do, I always forget, Saint first.
Are you going downtown to Detroit or no?
Am I going downtown?
In Detroit? Or do you have time?
I don't know if I'll have time, but I might go down for a Coney dog. They have hot dogs down there
Nice.
that are really good.
Delicious.
It depends. There's 2 shows on Saturday night.
Oh.
That's kind of a time crunch for me. Yeah.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I got to get there early.
You're bringing merch. It went out yesterday.
Oh, there you go. Termites bringing merch. I didn't
be
even know
there.
that. Here we go. Saint Vincent Saragossa. Vincente. Also known as Saint Vincent.
Cool.
He died in 304.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He's in charge of vintners and wine. So,
Okay.
if your wine is weird, you gotta say a prayer, Saint Vincent. The Pope, by the way, has been very mouthy this week.
Yes.
And I don't get political, but I do laugh when Trump tweets, "The Pope is weak on crime."
Right. What are you talking about?
Yes, he's kind of a turn the other cheek guy.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. Just
Yep.
saying, that's kind of his mantra: turn the other cheek.
There's Republicans.
I'm not gonna. Even some of the Republicans are mad. Like I look at his memes and go, whatever. I
Right.
don't care. It doesn't offend me. It doesn't. But I can see where it does offend. You know, it's not going to offend the Catholics. Nothing's going to offend us. But if you take it,
Iran is trolling him on social media.
I know
It's
Iran's really.
crazy.
Their social media department is fabulous.
Right.
I
For
would-
being at war. Wow.
They got time.
They got time.
They got time. And they got some wicked ass children in there going, I have an idea. I have
Yeah.
an idea. I have an idea.
Right.
Let's make him as a Lego running away.
What are you talking about?
The Pope's really speaking out. And I didn't see that coming from Pope Leo. He seemed like a quiet man.
Yeah.
No.
And he's calm and collected and
He's getting in fights.
yep.
Well, he doesn't like war.
No.
I mean, Jesus was a peace guy. This isn't like political. This is a philosophical.
Right.
Jesus said, peace, don't go to war. But then they'll quote the Old Testament, an eye for an eye. That wasn't Jesus.
No.
That was God. That's his dad.
Right.
So
It's his dad.
who are you?
His dad said that.
I'm a New Testament person. I always used to joke with Lewis. I'm like, because he's Jewish, and I'm like, yeah, you're an Old Testament person.
Right.
I need to see a little more something out of you, Lou. Like, come on, let's go. Eye for an eye. Like that shit. Anyway, St. Vincent. Vincent was educated in Saragossa, Spain, where he was ordained by Bishop Valerius and sent out to preach. Because Valerius had a speech impediment, Vincente became his spokesman.
Oh.
I guess they didn't have speech therapy back then in 30 something.
Right.
The year 300, if you had a speech impediment, you're stuck with it. The Roman Emperor Diocletian began persecution of the Christians in Spain, and Valerius was arrested. Vincente argued eloquently for his release. The governor heard the case, was impressed, and released Valerius, but arrested Vincente and had him tortured and imprisoned. His spokesman.
Oh my God.
God. Wow. Vincente was offered a release if he would burn the scriptures. He refused. Vincente was starved and died. Ravens protected his body from being devoured by vultures. The faithful came and dipped cloths in his holy blood for a blessing and buried him in a spot known as Cape Saint Vincent. Flocks of ravens guarded his grave and shrine until his body was exhumed and brought to Lisbon in 1173. Why not leave it there?
Right.
Especially if it's being guarded, and that's very spiritual, very esoteric.
Yeah, I don't even understand that.
No, I don't either. And I don't know, why is he a saint in charge of wine now? How do we make that?
Maybe he liked it.
Maybe the holy cloths turned the water into wine.
Reaching a
The
little
blood,
bit there,
the blood cloths. No, that's not reaching in Catholicism.
A little bit.
Let's hear from Prince.
Okay. Squirrel. Let's hear from Prince.
This is why I like.
Shout out to Prince. What?
This is why I like Prince. Kids save a lot of money for a long time to buy tickets, and I give them what they want. When I was a kid, I didn't want to go to hear James Brown play something I never heard before. I wanted him to play something I knew so I could dance.
Good man. Boom.
That's it. Play your hits, people.
Play the
Listen
hits.
to Prince.
Right.
Play your hits.
Right.
I don't want to hear something new by the Little River Band.
No.
Stop it. Stop
Lady,
it.
come on.
Lady. Elvis. I'm telling you, Elvis is kind of boring off on paper, but we're going to do it. This is pretty simple. This is where I think of like how my siblings and stuff parent their children. And, you know, we have to do a lot of positivity, and we're not doing criticism. Like, if we're not doing anything, I'm not shitting you. Like, my dad, one time, my brother said he didn't like, sometimes he was afraid of the soccer ball on the course.
Oh.
Whatever, the field.
Yeah.
He's like, sometimes it just gets kicked so hard. I mean, he was probably 9. My dad goes, you can't be afraid of the ball. You got to get over it. He taped Patrick to a tree.
What?
And he kicked balls at him, knowing he would not hit him. He just, and I looked out in the backyard and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, Jesus Christ. But Patrick will tell you, I'm not afraid of the ball.
Wow.
Yeah. Because when you get enough of them whizzed at your head, and like my dad was younger then, like he could actually kick a soccer ball really well. He was a good soccer player. But I mean, he was like tied or taped. I don't know, but I knew he couldn't leave the tree. He was stuck to the tree.
Were his hands able to cover his
No,
face?
like a prisoner. They were behind it. No, he can't. No, he couldn't use his hands or nothing.
This is why people
Well, it's the same way they just threw us into a pool. I mean, I'm not saying it's better.
swim.
So I'm just saying old parents, there's just a different. This was Elvis. So Elvis is even way older than me, but he goes, my daddy knew a lot of guitar players and most of them didn't work. So he said, you should make up your mind. Either be a guitar player or an electrician. But I never saw a guitar player that was worth a damn.
Oh, okay.
So that's super encouraging.
Right. Yeah. Until he bought you a house and a plane.
Right. Till. But I mean, your parents back then, that's, you know, there's your words of encouragement.
There's been a bit of a turn.
I mean, you can do it, but I've never seen anybody make a goddamn nickel at it. All right.
Tied him to a tree.
Yeah.
I'm going to think about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I always tell him, because he was saying one of his kids, he missed, he scores a lot of goals, but he missed a winning one. I go, time to tie him to a tree, Pat. I think we know what time it is. It's tree time.
Yep.
I don't have any thank yous. Thank you, because I was lazy.
You're not lazy.
No.
You're watching the Masters.
I was watching the Masters.
You were on the road for 12 weeks.
Rory won. I wished Justin Rose would have won because he's always a bridesmaid, never a bride. And I like him a little more than I like Rory. And or I would have loved to seen Shane Lowry.
Yep.
And then there was,
I like little Cameron Young.
yeah, Cameron Young.
He went to mass.
Nice
on Sunday
Catholic
morning.
man. Yep, goes to mass on the road. I cannot say the same myself, but that's because I'm flying.
I'm flying home.
I'm flying home on Sunday, and I am on regular airlines like a normal person, not in some jet or whatever stuff. I don't think Cameron has a jet at this point.
Right.
Some of the sponsors give them jets, but I also am not a big fan of the idea of it.
Of jets?
Private ones. How many famous people have died on normal airplanes? None.
Not many.
None, I believe, is the answer.
None? Okay. I'll take that.
How many have died in private plane?
Many.
Who's the one from here? Patsy Cline?
Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly?
Reba's band.
Reba's band? Were they in a jet or a bus?
They were a jet.
A jet, okay. Payne Stewart, the golfer.
Yep.
The ghost jet. It just flew and flew until
That
they were all
crazy
passed.
lady that crashed in the lake that owned the...
Oh,
the
right.
church.
The cult
Gwen.
leather, the Gwen.
Yeah, Gwen.
Gwen, my hair reaches heaven, Shambly, or whatever.
Yeah, we should watch that again.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called. It's like feasting to heaven. Or she was all about weight loss involved with Jesus. I mean, talk about a coordinated attack. Holy shit.
Fasting for Jesus.
Yeah, there's too many. Oh, Lynyrd Skynyrd.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I just think to myself, and I'm not saying this is right or wrong, turn rights. Would that have happened if you were on an airline, a mainstream airline? I don't think so. I think it's risky.
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, right. Yeah, forgot about her.
Yep.
I think it's an added risk.
Yeah.
And why are you doing it? For convenience? Yes, I have flown privately with my neighbors and with Ron. Is it more convenient? Absolutely. Is it? I'm not afraid to fly on anything, so I don't really care about what size the plane is or whatever, but I'm not nervous. I just don't. I think if it's going to crash, it's going to crash. Who
I
cares?
would definitely not fly it over like an ocean.
No, over an ocean? No.
Who else? Who is your favorite person from Colorado?
John Denver. Well, he was his own pilot.
Yeah.
And he
John
did.
Kennedy.
John Kennedy.
No.
Right. These are all, well, those are small.
Ricky
Those aren't
Nelson.
private jets. Those are tiny private planes. Ricky Nelson.
Otis Redding.
Otis Redding. Jesus.
Randy Rhoads.
Randy Rhoads. Who's that?
He's from Ghost Rider.
Don't act like I should have known that.
Come on.
Ghost Rider.
Huge in Canada.
I don't even know what that is.
Not really. Will Rogers.
I did not know that.
Richie Valens.
Oh, yeah.
Ronnie Van Zant. Stevie Ray Vaughan.
I said Leonard. That's Lynyrd
I
Skynyrd.
know, but they get their own shout out though.
Stevie Vaughan's not Lynyrd Skynyrd. That's a whole different problem. Shit.
Troy Gentry from Montgomery Gentry.
Oh,
I think
right.
that was a helicopter.
I thought that was oh, yeah, it might have been. Whatever.
Glenn Miller.
Glenn Miller. Oh, my God.
So many people. We could stop.
He's an
now.
old-timey
We're
person.
we
The
need
children won't know.
We need something uplifting to close this out.
Okay.
Of all the people who've died in plane crashes.
Well, when people go, hey, just come hop on my jet. I'm like, Delta's leaving at 2. And I'll have a cocktail and people in charge know things. They know a lot of things. People in charge know a lot. And we're going to an airport that everyone's heard of. And there's fire trucks and all kinds of things. Ambulances in case shit goes wrong.
Vodka.
Yeah, I know. Uplifting.
Something uplifting about Michigan. What are you excited about from Michigan?
Well, Grand Rapids, I'm very excited about their local beers.
So good.
They have wonderful breweries and all that stuff.
Yep.
I'm excited to have a road day where I don't have anything to do that day except the show that night. And then I'm excited that it's easy travel. I know that sounds bad, but for me, that's a big thing. I don't have to drive,
There's been a lot lately.
Yeah, it's been,
Crazy.
this is an easy route, so that's easy. And Detroit, I just love the crowds. I love the people.
Cool.
I love everybody that works at the venue. Grand Rapids one is like a newer hipster place. And then Detroit's like Royal Oak Theater. Perfect. I filmed a special there.
Cool.
Like that's like a second home, Detroit. And the weather's going to be great. Yeah. And for you golfers, get on out there. Tee time's open.
Hit him straight.
Everybody's hitting them straight. And I beat Ron in my golf bet.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
I took Scotty. You got 2. I took Scotty Scheffler and Justin Rose, which did finish 2 and 3. So if it was a horse race, I would have won place and show. He took JJ Spawn, didn't even make the cut. And then he took some other Jack Straw that didn't make the cut. His guys didn't even make the cut. They didn't even play on the weekend. He had nothing to root for. Blah, 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 blah.
How much does he owe you?
$200.
$200?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I said I'll wait till I see him, but I do want it in cash.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not just, I'm going to cover this bill. No.
No.
That doesn't work for me.
Cash money.
Gambling is cash money. Yeah. All right, that's it. Night, night,